Right, and I'm now here for my Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga full card predictions and breakdowns now for you guys. And yes, obviously, I think there's many of us that aren't too happy with this main event. But the undercard is class, to be fair. I'm really hyped up for this undercard. I think it should be good, to be fair. I do think it should be a good, very fun one overall. I love the Lara versus Danny Garcia fight. That one's very exciting. But yeah, first of all, we are, of course, starting off with Stephen Folton versus Carlos Castro. Obviously, Folton hasn't fought since his loss to Inoue last time out. But yeah, this is a interesting fight, to be fair. I don't think Carlos Castro is an easy win for Stephen Folton whatsoever. And overall, I think Castro is a good name to have on your resume as well. You look at Stephen Folton and, he's a very good outside fighter, can fight well behind his jab. He uses his height, uses his range quite well. And he's very quick, got good quick hands, creates good angles. He's good to watch, Stephen Folton. And, no shame in losing to Inoue. I know he got absolutely battered, but there's no shame in losing to someone like Inoue. Carlos Castro is going to really look to get in there, gets his shot started behind his jab, and just try and jab his way in there. And I feel like Castro needs to try and work the body because we know Folton's a good body puncher. Folton works the body well. But yeah, Castro can cause Folton a few problems, to be fair, if he can get in there, land a good quick few shots and get out of there. Try and get behind your jab to the body. That's what Castro needs to do. But I don't think Castro can win this fight. I think Stephen Folton will win. I think Folton's too good overall, to be fair. I think Stephen Folton's too good. He's going to be too quick. I don't think he has the power to knock Castro out. I see them going the distance, and I see Stephen Folton winning. Okay, next up, we have got Rolly Romero versus Manuel James. Rolly's winning this all day long, if we're being real. Rolly's just too skilled for this guy. Rolly's way too skilled for this guy, if we're being completely honest. And I don't see how James is going to be able to deal with Rolly. I don't think James is going to be able to deal with Rolly at all. Rolly's too quick. He just puts his shots together really, really, really nicely. Rolly moves well on the outside. He's difficult to hit. He's very good at being able to pick up rounds. Obviously, in his last fight, he got completely beat down by Pitbull. But I'm not doubting for a minute here in this one. He's levels above this guy. Levels above. I'm not going with a decision. I think Rolly should get a KO inside 5. I'm saying round 5, Rolly KO. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So Rolly should win that one. I'll close that down. Right. Next up, we have got Caleb Plant versus Trevor McCumbee. If I'm being completely honest here, Trevor McCumbie's not on the level of Plant. Plant's fought top-level competition in the super middleweight division. Trevor McCumbie's fought literally binmen, if we're being real. Trevor McCumbie's fought no one. So we're going with Caleb Plant to win without a shadow of a doubt. I really like how Caleb Plant fights. He's, good with his range, good at managing his range. He's really good behind that jab as well, to be fair. Puts his shots together well behind his jab. A lot of Plants' attacks start from behind that jab. He boxes really well. We can get in and out of there, land some real big quick shots. And he's really smart offensively, as we know Caleb Plant. Smart defensively as well. Difficult to get near. And I think it's going to be, I think Trevor McCumbee is nowhere near the level of what Caleb Plant is. So it's going to be really difficult for McCumbee to really get a rhythm going with Caleb Plant. He's not going to be able to. I think Plant will definitely win this. Does he get the knockout or not is a difficult question. It's an interesting one. Does Plant get a knockout here? He should do, I think. I think he should get a knockout. 12 rounds. I think Plant's going to break him down, to be fair. I see Plant getting him out of there 8th or 9th. I'm going to go with round 9. Caleb Plant gets Trevor out of there. He's way too skilled. He's going to break him down. Plant's been a bit inactive recently as well, so he's going to want to try and at least get a good few rounds in, of course, because he hasn't fought for bloody ages now. I don't think he's fought since the Benavidez fight. So, you know, he's been out for a ridiculously long amount of time. So, you know, he's going to have to get some rounds in, look good, win all the rounds, and eventually get this guy out of there. But, you know, he needs to be convincing here. Caleb Plant needs to be convincing, and I think he will be. Loads of people are complaining about this fight because, you know, they're saying that Plant's cherry-picked it and all that. But at the end of the day, he's coming off, he's coming off a loss. He's been out for over about a year and a half now. So, you know, I have no real complaint about this one. Okay, then. Next up, we have got Lara versus Garcia. Very exciting co-main event, in my opinion. Both guys inactive as hell. Lara's fought more. I think he fought earlier this year or last year. Garcia hasn't fought since 2022. He's been ridiculously inactive. Lara's 41 years old now. Garcia's old as well. I mean, Lara looked good in his last one, though, to be fair. Got a good early second round knockout. Obviously, Lara is the champion still at 41 and does look like he still got it. Boxes really well. Very smart, of course. Really smart defensively. Difficult to hit. He's got great boxing IQ, Lara. And Garcia's just been out for such a long time. Garcia, you know, he's got a very good shot selection, in my opinion. He can break you down very, very well. But he's been out for such a long time. And, you know, activity is going to play a big part in this fight, if we're being completely honest. So I'm going with Lara to win. I think Lara will win. He's been more active, and, you know, it doesn't look like his age has massively got to him so far anyway. Father Time will catch up to him at some point, if we're being real. But Garcia's old, and he's been inactive. So I'm going with a Lara win. I think he's the more skilled guy, 100%. And I just think Lara's going to have enough in the tank. I see a convincing decision for Lara. I see Garcia making a few rounds close where we'll be able to break Lara down a bit, but Lara will just be able to do enough to pick up a few rounds. I'm saying like 117, 111, 116, 112 for Lara. You know, like 117, 111, 2, 116, 112 to Lara's scorecards. That's what I'm saying. I think Lara should get the win. I think it'll be fairly comfortable as well. I don't think it'll be overly. I don't see Garcia making it overly difficult, but he will make some rounds close. But Garcia will never have Lara in massive danger. I see Lara being able to put Garcia in a bit of danger, to be fair, but it won't be enough to get him out of there. Okay, then. Now we do, of course, get on to our main event then. Canelo Saul Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga. Canelo's going to win, obviously. It's not one we're too happy with. It is a mandatory, but, you know, he wasn't ordered to fight Berlanga. He was not ordered to fight him. But Canelo's winning this fight without a shadow of a doubt. He's going to knock him out. I think Berlanga's just too predictable overall, to be fair. He's too predictable. He makes mistakes. He's there to be countered. He's there to be picked off quite a bit at times. I don't fully trust the gas tank of Berlanga's either. I think Canelo's just going to brutally beat him down, to be fair. I don't see Berlanga winning a single round. I don't see Berlanga winning a single second of it, if I'm being real. I don't like the fight at all. I don't like how Canelo's taking this one. I'm going to be going with round 7. It really surprised me if Berlanga gets past 7 here. He's going to get brutally beaten down. I see Canelo picking him off to the body really a lot with some brutal hooks to the body, to be fair. He'll mix it up top. I see Canelo just being way too confusing for Berlanga to be able to deal with. It's not a fight that any of us want to see, if we're being real. It's not a fight any of us want to see, but I expect Canelo to win this one pretty easily. Berlanga's just made for Canelo to beat, to be fair. I think Berlanga just gets really sloppy behind his jab when he throws it. Berlanga doesn't throw the jab a lot anyway, and when he does, it's pretty sloppy when he throws it. It's not going, and Canelo's just going to be able to counter it over the top a lot, go to the body, and just come in from loads of different angles and just really confuse Berlanga and absolutely humiliate the guy. Yeah. It's gonna be so easy for Canelo. It's gonna be so easy. It's gonna be one of Canelo's easiest fights that we've seen in a long time. It's definitely not going the distance. Definitely not. Belanga's not gonna be able to hang in there. No chance. I know Canelo, recently hasn't seemed like an absolute knockout master. He couldn't knock out Charlo, which, when you're coming up from like 2 weight classes below, that's what you'd expect him to do better. Belanga's not as defensively skilled as what Charlo is. Belanga's not really defensively skilled at all, if we're being real. He's just all about the offense, but can be pretty sloppy. So, yeah, Canelo's win this fight without a shadow of a doubt, unfortunately. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, King Ols. I'll speak to you on the next one.